Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. Today we're going to take a look here at the energy of the new moon in Virgo. I had to restart this video like 3 times. The last time I was 15 minutes into the reading and realized that this was muted and I didn't know how long it had been muted, so I just had to stop, repeat, and start again. That's okay because that's what this energy is going to feel like. Now, the new moon in Virgo here for Aries, this is going to be centered around our 6th house and those matters, health, routines, practices to do with around our home and our well-being, being in service, or more so our work and being in service to others, okay? Being in service to others, how that can fulfill you and actually add value to your life. You'll realize that in some way that you could be in service to someone, maybe an entrepreneurial endeavor, will actually bring more abundance, good health, and prosperity to you, okay? So this also may look like where you're finally walking away from a job that is not serving you, is actually making you sick or making you feel unwell, stressed out, things like that, and you're stepping out on faith finally to do something for yourself. You know, nothing moves forward in fear, okay? So if you stay stuck in fear, there's nothing that's moving forward for you. Sometimes anger or frustration will actually start to move things forward for you. You'll start to put one foot in front of the other. Along with this new moon in Virgo, we also are having Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. This is the last time we will ever see this transit in our lifetime, I think, because it won't happen again for another 243 or 34 years. I get my numbers backwards sometimes. But I think it's 243 years to be the next time that it'll see it here. We won't be here. Okay. We won't be here. Maybe we might be back reincarnated, but we won't be here for that. So this is a very powerful cleansing time also that is happening through this new moon in Virgo. This new moon in Virgo, along with that, is kind of like saying, what is your final test before you emerge, you re-emerge, your new beginning, your new you, okay? So meaning there's some karmic situations that may come back around and you have to check in with yourself on how you deal with that. Some of you, you're hitting it head on, you're hitting it head first. Some of you, you're not engaging, right? Because the lessons have been learned, and for you to go backwards and engage in those situations could be detrimental to you moving forward and your well-being and everything that you've learned, okay? So it's a personal test to you. I urge you to learn your birth chart, check your rising sign and so you'll know where this is taking place in your life, in your houses, what area of your life, okay? And I could just give you an example for me with this Pluto retrograde and this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. This is going to be around karmic cycles in my life, around father figures, things, situations like that, i.e. stepfather, and now in the next 2 months while this is in retrograde, I'm going to be closing out that cycle. Unfortunately, you know how it happened with my mom passing, and I'll tell you guys the whole story once it's finally done. My mom passing and him actually taking everything that she left for us. So karmic, right? So that is a fight that I have to engage in, the karmic cycle that I have to clear up for my life, and maybe your family lineage and something to do with your mother. That's for men and women. So it's very deep. Okay. And remember that karmic relationships are not always just, the person, your romantic partner. Karmic can be a family member, a job, a coworker, a friend, something in that dynamic. If you've gone through betrayals or whatever situation that has come into your life to help you recognize your power, okay? Because karmic relationships are not just to hurt you. They come into your life to help you learn your lessons and learn your power and learn who you are. And a lot of times learn how to love yourself. Because a lot of times we're put into those situations because we don't love ourselves enough to stand up for ourselves or even our sense of power. Sometimes it's just to recognize how powerful you are. I know for me, this whole culmination starting around 2008, it really taught me my power. And back then I was like, well, am I the scapegoat? Why am I the one that everything is always happening to, the bad guy? Or I would allow people to put things into my head. Oh, you're the problem, such, such, and such. But now I'm learning, now that this transit is ending, that wait a minute, I know I have my own personal power, and I realize why these things were happening to me. Okay. So that's just a little tidbit of how this could be. You could be experiencing this in your life, an example from my life. Okay. Because I share it all. All right. So let's get into it here. Let's get into it for Aries. I can't get this nail off, so I'm hiding it. Let's get into it for Aries. This is for the new moon in Virgo. So I have the card here. We're going to take a look at in the book. I pulled it out. I didn't pull it. I pulled it out just so we can look at this energy, and I will pull some more cards around that. So it says here, a time to give rather than to take. Okay. And it says, I turned right to new moon in Aries, so that is not what we are. That's not what we're on. 1 second. Here it is. A time to give rather than to take. Where are you? And where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been feeling unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up and up. Virgo loves clean eating, alternative therapies. So add these into your routines now. However, you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're over analyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Okay. To attune to the moon, recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Additional meanings for this card: gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic, and be of service to others, and love and money will follow you. That is true. The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay, so more teaching for this. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analyst. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card shows up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. All right. So this new moon is going to feel like a full moon. Okay. So just putting that out there, FYI. Be careful how you interact with people. You know how they say with like the full moon energy, right? They say don't look into the full moon because you could become a lunar, So that's, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I gaze in the moon. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm crazy. But no, for real, it is definitely going to be very powerful. It is going to be very strong because of all of the other transits that are happening with this new moon in Virgo. And then it starts eclipse season. Did I even say that? It starts eclipse season, okay? Because the eclipse is going to be in Pisces. So next few months into the springtime, actually, it's going to be very transformative in a good way. When we hear that type of situations, we kind of get afraid, but life is life. It's going to keep moving. It's going to keep changing. And we are all here to kind of, to evolve. Okay. Pluto in retrograde. If you were born, check your, Pluto is in the 5th house. Check where Pluto is in your chart and see where that is going to affect your life. I know Pluto is a generational planet, okay? So it's a generational planet. Half of the year it is in retrograde. I happen to be born in that part of the year that was in retrograde. When planets are in retrograde in your life and you're born into, it's kind of more of wanting to push you faster through that evolution. So if you've experienced, check where you have, when your planets are retrograde, it feels more chaotic in your life. You feel like you go through shit a lot faster than people, which can be very daunting and crazy and chaotic. And you could feel like, oh my God, my life is so hard, just because you're going through drastic things so much quicker with the retrograde energy. Okay. So I was born during Pluto retrograde. I was also born during Mercury retrograde, which is possibly why I talked so fast, because my Mercury is in Aries and it's in retrograde. All right, so let's take a look here. I wanted to pull some more of the moonology before we got into the Celtic cross, and I will be using the Fairy Tarot cards by Bradley Valentine. But let's pull a few more moonology. I'm going to pull 3 more for the Aries energy, the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What will they be experiencing during this new moon energy? So when I started the reading, look, it matches me. When I started the reading before and I got 15 minutes in, this card came out. Okay, so energy does not lie. Okay, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini. What else does Aries need to know? So there could be situations here that are definitely about to be uncovered for you. All right, let's take a look here. We have full moon in Leo. Okay, I'm not surprised that we're getting a lot of full moon energy, because it is going to feel like that. Full moon in Leo says don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, don't let your pride get in the way. And the last card that came out was a new moon eclipse. Okay, expect powerful change, and I do believe you will see that through this new moon. A new moon in Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. Luck is on your side. And new moon in Libra, new romantic cycle begins. Also, if you want to check out, I always check in with the astrologers or astrologists. I don't know what they're calling themselves now. But I posted in my community page some astrologers who I trust, who I check in with. Lori from Lunatic something. Lunatic... let me get it right so you know. Lunatic Astrology. Lori from Lunatic Astrology. She's a great one. And Candace from Beyond the Veil. Beyond the Veil Tarot and Astrology. All right. And you need to know your birth chart. So you can go to AstroSeek. Cafe Astrology is one, but I feel like after I've been learning a little bit more, AstroSeek is more accurate, detailed. They have more of the information. Cafe Astrology is missing some things. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. Holy Spirit, Spirit guides and angels, please allow me to listen message for the Aries collective. Let's see. All right. Show us the energy here for Aries for this new moon and Virgo. What will they be seeing? What will they be experiencing energetically? What will they be experiencing here? King of Winter. This is interesting because I feel like the star came out first last time, and it's still Aquarius energy that's coming out. Energy doesn't lie. Tarot doesn't lie. The King of Winter. Knowledge, experience, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional, objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So this is kind of getting to the truth of a situation, Aries, getting clarity on a situation. Okay. Aquarius energy here showing up. Okay. Let's take a look here at the challenge. This could be a person, someone that you're dealing with. This could be in your chart as well. Let's see here. What is the challenge? It came out. The Ace of Autumn, or the Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. So yeah, that could definitely be a theme. Changes in your career right now for Aries. And so when I'm seeing the King of Winter or the King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles here, I'm seeing someone having to make a very tough, strong, analytical, wise decision for their life and where they're moving into making money. Okay. So new beginnings and making money, new jobs, or maybe even entrepreneurship. But there's something here that you have to embark on, a journey you have to embark on that you are knowledgeable around, you are experienced, and you have to make this decision that this is where you're starting anew. Okay. You're starting a new chapter. Let's see here. What does Spirit want Aries to focus on during this time? So you have the Ace of Winter came out, the Ace of Swords, and Sagittarius energy here, the Temperance. So the Ace of Winter, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So a brand new beginning here. Aries, this is something that I feel like you have been planning, or something that you're very knowledgeable now that it's time for you to execute. If you're already an entrepreneur, maybe it's adding something to a service that you already do. If you have some sort of skill set, this is time for you to start. Okay. Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card, can talk about alchemy as well, transmuting that energy. If you see in the regular Rider-Waite tarot, she's balancing, transmuting that energy, being patient while something develops. It says take everybody's input into consideration, but merge viewpoints to create a better solution, and take your time. There's no need to rush. So having patience about how you're going to implement this situation or this new beginning, this new idea, okay? Tell me here about Aries. What are they leaving in the past in this situation? The Magician. Okay, the Magician. This talks about knowing that you have the tools needed in order to manifest and to create, but you're needing to take action on doing so, okay? This says you can do anything and take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. The Magician here. What is crowning Aries? Justice and the Fool. Okay, the Justice card and the Fool. The Fool says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. The Justice card says, take time. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decisions. So a new cycle, a new beginning is happening here for you, Aries, but a fair one also. So this could be around legal situations as well. You getting what you deserve in a situation, or just in life in general, where you felt like you have been going through some sort of struggle and you haven't been getting what you've put into a situation. There's a new cycle that is about to begin. I've been seeing the Strength card a lot at the bottom of the deck. So this means that you may have put in a lot of willpower, determination, strength, in order to get something accomplished and done. Tell me about what's coming towards Aries in the beginning. Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles says generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. All right. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So I'm seeing this as this seeds being planted, and then it's also growing and manifesting actually rather quickly once you start to put an idea, once you start to implement some idea and you put it into action. Okay. The Page of Pentacles says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Something here is growing. You go from the Page to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. She's very adorned with jewels and abundance there. All right. Tell us about Aries energy. I'm also seeing this as, things growing, manifesting, apologies as well. Tell me about Aries energy during this new moon. I don't know if that was wanted to come out, but we'll see what they are. Okay. Three of Swords, Seven of Winter. That did come out last time. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. Two of Spring and Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. Two of Wands. And then the Five of Autumn says, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for career changes and financial difficulties. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay. So the Two of Wands here is this energy of being in limbo, needing to make a decision. I'm seeing the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. You have a bright future. You have an idea to take action on something, to create and manifest something, but yet you don't know how to do it or how to go about it. This could be because the Five of Pentacles says that I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I have enough. Maybe I feel depleted from the job that I'm already doing or the lifestyle that I'm living. I feel drained. I feel down. I feel this could also be health issues, physical health issues here. And so the Two of Wands is like, what do I do? How do I bring this to fruition? How do I manifest this? How do I create this? So this is the energy that you're in, Aries, when you're feeling kind of really down or feeling like you're challenged maybe financially, and you're needing to take action with the Two of Wands. Let's see what's in your environment. All those cards have been falling. The Two of Swords. It's in reverse. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. I feel like because that's coming in the reverse, whatever was influencing you to feel that way, I feel like it's coming undone. When I'm seeing the Two of Swords upright, it means more of a blockage. But when it's in reverse, it's the blockage is being removed. So that's going to be different for everyone, what that blockage may have been. And I'll go back and clarify it. But let's see here. What's in the distant future for Aries? We have the Six of Summer, Six of Cups, and the Death card, release. All right. So it could be, so the Six of Cups talks about love from the past. Okay. Childhood love, childhood memories, reminiscing, romantic feelings, or soulmate energy from the past. Okay. Or things that stemmed from the past, from childhood. All right. Also with the Death card, number 13, I can't talk. Let go of the past, and ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So when I'm seeing this, although it could be something here that you grew up with that was implemented in you from childhood, from, growing up, toxic situations, bad habits, cycles, things that you've learned how to do from very young. When I'm seeing the Death card here, it's saying that it's time to let that go. This could also just be a particular relationship from your past. It doesn't even have to be all the way to childhood, but it could be a particular relationship from your past, okay? It says children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they occurred. But the Death card says that is coming to an end. You are transitioning or going through a transformation around that in your life. Let's take a look here. And it feels like when I just pulled the Full Moon and Gemini card, the answers that you need are coming. There could be a situation where you're getting some sort of resolvement around that area of your life, and you are getting answers to a said particular situation. So let's see here. This is for Aries. Tell us about the outcome here for this new moon in Virgo. What do we have here? The Princess of Summer. The Princess of Summer. Okay, a new relationship or emotional experience, a new emotional experience. Invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay. So this could be a new relationship starting, new emotional experiences here, Aries, because you finally cleared out old ones, okay? You've cleared out old ones. You've broken out of fear from a situation, and now you're moving forward. The King of Swords says this was very difficult for you to do because you don't, you never really had to. Let me tell you this. When you're going through a spiritual awakening or transformation, it usually is your first time where you have to stand up for yourself in that way, or to make a big decision in that way, because obviously if we've done it before, it wouldn't be so scary. So you're doing that, and you're feeling here in the outcome that you made the right decision with the Princess of Summer. You made the right decision by doing this, and it's showing. Let's clarify the Princess of Summer, or the Page of Cups. Let's see here. Tell us about the Princess of Cups here for Aries in the outcome. This could be new friendships, new relationships, new emotional experiences. Look at that. Page of Cups, clarifying the Page of Cups. Spirit's like, we said what we said. Let's see here. Wow, and the Hierophant. Wow, okay, so this is definitely about spiritual lessons here. spiritual lessons, enlightenment, okay? Doing something your way or a traditional sense. This could be a new job or a new business here, something that you're doing in your own way. Maybe you have help, but this is a new experience here that is being brought on by a spiritual lesson that you have passed, which is what is happening with this new moon in Virgo energy, okay? We're revisiting something to finally clear it out because we've learned this lesson, and now this new beginning, this new emotional but beautiful experience is happening. King of Pentacles wanted to come out. Tell us about the Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. Look at that. Spirit doesn't lie there. The Ace of Pentacles. So remember how the Ace of Pentacles is in the challenge position and now it's in the future position? You're definitely releasing this abundance for yourself, Aries. You are getting the job done, being in this King of Swords energy, Saturn energy right now. We are all in that, and we're all dealing with things and themes of Saturn, which karma. Okay, so we're clearing out. Saturn can make things very difficult in your life, but it's doing it to make you stronger. Okay, I know it sounds so cliche, but that Saturn energy that we're all experiencing right now is really pushing us to be stronger. Okay, and that's why maybe things feel like they're moving a little bit slower, but that's what's happening because you're still learning the lesson at the end, and you're still getting the reward, you're still getting the benefit, you're still getting the blessing, but now you get to keep it. Right? It's not fleeting. It's not just coming in quickly and leaving. You get to be concrete and you get to keep it. Okay. Keep that blessing because it took you actually did the work to get it, to receive it. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful energy. Page of Pentacles again, Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Literally doing the work to keep it and celebrating here. Tell us about the Death card and the Six of Cups in the distant future here, where Aries is releasing a past emotional situation with a relationship, a soulmate, look at that, the devil. The devil. Something here, cards just keep falling. Something here, Aries, you're going to see the fullness of this releasing or transcending or ascending the situation. The devil, Capricornian energy, right? Pluto retrograde in Capricorn here. You're going to see the benefits in the next few months of just how you're releasing this stronghold, this addiction, this codependent situation in your life that may have stemmed from childhood or romantic relationships and partnerships that have kind of put you stuck in some sort of mindset, clearing out karma here, how that is going to turn out in your life when you finally free it and you release it. Okay. I'm seeing the sun here. I'm seeing the star. So a very drastic healing and releasing here. Let's take a look at the King of Swords, which is the first card that came out. The King of Swords or the King of Winter. What was that about to come out? The Five of Swords. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands with the King of Swords. Being a sheer determination, standing your ground. Okay. It might be, this is why you have to be in this King of Swords energy here, very cut off from your emotions, your emotional self, because something here has been very difficult for you for a long time coming. With the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords, it says, I'm using my intellect, my intelligence, right, in order to keep my, to defeat this. Whatever this is, Nine of Wands, you've been up against something for a long time that has been breaking you down, weighing you down. But the Nine of Wands says, I am persistent, I am determined, and I'm going to get to the finish line. All right. Tell us about the Five of Pentacles and the Two of, there it is, the Three of Wands. So the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands brings out the Three of Wands. You're definitely getting through some sort of hardship, Aries, on top. Okay. Five of Pentacles, financial lack or financial struggles or even health struggles. With the Two of Wands here, you're really taking action here to change something in a more positive direction for you in your life. And these manifestations are coming through for you. They're actually coming through for you. Look at this, Queen of Wands and the Empress energy. They're actually coming through for you in a major way. The key is, Aries, is to not having to really engage, especially if you've learned your lesson from something, a karmic situation. You don't want to re-engage yourself, into something that is going to pull you back or pull you down. It is your job here to fight the fear, feel whatever it is and get through it. Make a decision to move away from this thing or situation that you felt drained of or for, because this is about your health, physical, emotional, spiritual health. We got the Queen of Wands and the Empress energy here. Using your own creativity to level up to a place of abundance and healing. All right. And then there's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the Empress. So I'm going to leave it right there for you, Aries. I hope that this reading helped. And I'll be back with another one soon. Take care. Bye.